Hi,
Okay,
David.
thank you,
Where,
Adiola. Thank you.
yeah, bye, Dr.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, David. Where are you calling from? And please, what's your question? And then Emeka, you are next. I'm going to add Emeka now so that David will remember there's somebody waiting.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. I'm calling from Austria, to be precise, Vienna. My name is David, and I'm a student here in Vienna. And I just wanted to say a little thing. I am among the Nigerians that migrated, left Nigeria, crossed the Sahara Desert, and crossed the Mediterranean Sea just to get to Europe here to make a life. What I wanted to ask, sir, is what are your plans in terms of engaging Nigerian youths, both those in diaspora and those at home? Because as a young Nigerian, I feel like I don't have this connection between um, my leaders and the young people. So there is like this distance between us. So what are your plans in terms of engaging us and hearing from us also? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, I will take every opportunity. I've been talking to youth groups, talking to individual youths. Even when I'm going on the road, I meet any person who's youthful and they want to ask questions, I talk to them. The only thing I know that I'm not going to do, I'm not going to take advantage of the relative lack of experience or relative lack of information of the youth to try to use them to do Instagram and blink blink for me and youth wear t-shirt and shake their body for me, youth for me. No, I want to shake your brain. I don't want to shake your body. I want to give you additional information. I want you to be as competent about your country as the people who are ruling the country, even more competent. I want you to remember that MT Umbu at the age of 23. I want you to understand that the Queen Elizabeth of blessed memory that we're talking about was the Queen of England ahead of the British Empire at the age of 26. And she knew, information is what I can give to the youth. So you don't want to know that you left Nigeria and crossed Sahara and God save your life because Mediterranean, you are now in Vienna, Austria. You need to know why you left Nigeria in the first place. You can say no job, no electricity, no opportunity. You need to know why you didn't have it. And you need to know that within 3 years, it is possible for people in Austria to leave you there, and the Austrians themselves will come to Nigeria. Hopefully, they won't have to cross the desert like you did. You need to understand that what took you away are basic things like freedom to live your life the way you want, in terms of the positivity you want to achieve, basic things like electricity, basic things like you want to live in a safe neighborhood, basic things like social security. You want to get a job, and if for any cyclical reasons your job is lost, that you don't become hungry or a tout on the street, you can go to a government program that is designed for that, and you can seek help. You can, if you feel bored in life, you don't like your job, you look like you are stuck in one place, you can actually apply to for a scholarship and go to community school and improve yourself. You can travel around Europe. You don't feel like a criminal because you have an Austrian residence. You can travel to different parts of the world. You don't have to be looking at them on YouTube and wishing, oh, I was there. So those are the things which you need to understand why they are not happening. They were happening in Nigeria before. And the reason is that the difference is the type of government we had then and the government we have now. And the attitude of selecting winners of beauty contests, winner of game shows. Those ones have no consequences. If you vote for somebody as the most beautiful girl in your school, it costs you nothing. But don't use that same standard when you are selecting somebody who is going to be your president, who is going to determine whether your family is safe, whether your country is safe, whether your money is stolen, whether you are robbed blind, whether you can have sense of belonging at home. And I believe and I pray that Austria is a beautiful country, and I come to Vienna often. Maybe one of these days when I'm there, I will chat you up. I love the country, I love the canal, I love everything. But you will see that that country became rich because of people like Marco Polo, who went to China to try to do trade and introduce the people of Vienna into it. And you also realize that infrastructure, trade, rule of law is what is keeping Austria going. And you would also notice that since you got there, you discover that Nigerians, I respect the Austrians. I mean, from there I started learning a bit of German. But you will see that people you left at home are not more stupid than people of Austria. They're not silly. They are highly intelligent people. What is the difference? That they have a good government there. It's a very simple government. You have seen the prime minister going around on the streets. It's like your co-worker going on the street. So those are the kind of things you who are overseas will use as standard to educate other youths. Don't tell them, Japa after me. No, not all of you can Japa. And secondly, God forbid, like it happened in Ukraine, if something happens in Austria, you will be calling us to come and fetch you. You won't be calling the Americans. So you still have to have some investment here in terms of moral commitment to Nigeria. So what we are going to do is to have this conversation along this line, not to say, oh, something is trending. Somebody is following somebody and has got 2,000 people joining them on Twitter. No, the real consequences happen when you have people who are not knowledgeable. They embarrass you, they chase people away. Even as you are in Austria there, you have not escaped Nigeria, because I believe there are people asking you to send them euro, that they think you are printing euro on the street. Ask them to send them euro. So you see that the problems at home, if we can take care of them, it's a better world. And you must have been seeing many Americans, Australians, Japanese coming to Vienna on holiday and going back home. You should feel jealous of them, that they still are able to come to Australia like you, and they can go back to a prosperous country. That's the kind of thing I'm talking to the youth about. And it is through education, because the first introduction that the youth has to the country is when they are being educated from primary, secondary. So if we keep you in school on time, we get a quality education that is required on time, then by the time you are coming of age, you go into the workforce, you can actually take care of yourself. So the first thing to do is to have sound education for the youth, safe neighborhoods, and other things. So those are the things that I'm talking about, but it's not about who is trending or who is not trending. I want the youth to know about budgeting, foreign policy, economy, so that when you are making a choice, because a blind person with a PVC cannot thumbprint. So, and a person who is mentally blind, not knowing the issues, not knowing what this person stands for, not know the meaning of subsidy, not know the meaning of balanced budget, not know the meaning of inflation, we are saying, go and get your PVC. Go and get PVC. To do what with it if you don't know the issues at stake when you get the PVC? Those are the points of engagement with the youth.
Thank you so much.